but I'm happy here at pretty good. Just out walking with my friends, so you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down the shovel. We could team sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, we are going to get ready to record episode 68. I hope you have your high-intensity boots on, because we are going to take a little bit of fall damage in the process, whether you like it or not. But, I'm pretty sure you do. That's why you come here. For unsafe acceleration toward the ground. Or something. I don't know. So, anyway, we are going to head over to Iskel's base. No, wrong. We're going to go to Stress Monsters Flower. No. Where are we going? Are we off to Mumbo Jumbo's Green Mansion? Yeah, let's do that. No, I'm kidding. We are on our way to Looky at my bookie because we need to go get a bunch of, what do you call those? Vouchers from our good friend Corrales, traded for actual books. So let's go ahead and get some vouchers. There we go. We got those there. That means that we're in good shape to be on our way. I'm realizing maybe I should leave a little bit of inventory space, but maybe. I don't know. Hey, also, there's somebody who has been complaining in the Twitch chat. Just as a side note, if you're complaining, that's not necessarily going to get you banned. But if you're complaining with the exact same complaint repeatedly, that is spamming. And spamming is a bannable offense. So I would recommend against spamming. So, okay. Let's go ahead and be on our way. Let's see here. We've got our rockets. Rockets. Ow, there's glass there. Let's go ahead and pop through this portal. And I believe Looky at my bookie is over here. Do people think that we should see how many lights are left on that counter? Is that counter important to people, or is everybody done with that already? I think everybody's done with the counter. So we're just going to head straight to Looky at my bookie in order to look at the books. So, in terms of, let's see what we've got here. We have a sword that basically has everything we need on it. Okay. Yeah, so explicitly saying that you're going to repeatedly insult someone, that's like, don't do that in text. That's generating evidence of intent to stalk and harass someone. And you know what? For your poor ability to manage your own criminal enterprises, that's a ban. I'm just disappointed in you. Okay. So, yeah. Bad move. Let's see what we've got here. We have respiration and aqua affinity are two things that we need on this helmet. We only have one of them. In terms of our boots, we don't have Depth Strider 3. That might help too. So, yeah, we're going to want to get that. Do we have fire aspect on this sword? Because that's really good for killing the cattle with. Okay, Bane of Arthropods, Looting 3. So some of these might be used to make special stuff. Protection 4 we've got on here. Is there something else that we should have on the bionic legs besides protection and mending and unbreaking? I think we probably don't need knockback on those. But let's see. Quick charge, thorns. Oh, we've legs of legging. Pants or pants for enchants. Sweeping edge could be great on the pants. Great. Now legs just don't have much. Okay, cool. Luck of the Sea is for fishing lines. Infinity is for bows. Okay. Thorns is an option. Isn't there some reason to not get thorns, though? I thought there's some reason that sometimes with certain mobs you don't want thorns. Thorns just makes the pants break faster? Really? Do things break faster with thorns? I mean, I've got mending on them. Thorns cost durability, but I mean, it's netherite, so, like, there's so much, that we don't really need to worry about that. So, yeah, let's, go ahead and start redeeming. Oh, no. Did I not actually get those did I leave the vouchers in the ender chest here? Okay, here's what we're going to do, too. We are going to go ahead and put a bunch of stuff into here so we have room for everything else we need at the moment. Okay. Unless moving mobs. Oh, so like if I don't want thorns, if I've got if I'm trying to move a Ravager. That's a good point. Because yeah, you could accidentally cause damage to something that you're not trying to. That's a good point. Okay. Isuma has broken netherite stuff. Yeah, but he doesn't have people yelling at him all the time. Y'all are constantly yelling at me if I'm going to mess something up. So, one free book voucher there. Hey, welcome Alpenglow-Up. Let's get the Depth Strider 3 here. Let's get the Respiration 3 here. Okay. Now, hopefully all of the things that I want to add these to are actually, like, ready for this. So, like, if I put this on here with the Depth Strider 3, 21. Okay, so that's still doable. With the Thorns, that's 19. That's doable. And then the helmet and Respiration 3. 13, we can actually afford that now. Cool. So we just got that on there. You know, we actually do kind of need to repair our Elytra anyway. So, also, I think some people wanted to... Okay, no, the problem wasn't that the pick was going to break. The problem was partially that we had accidentally turned on the green screen for... if I go to my Minecraft window here, I go to Filters, and I turn on the green screen, to chroma out green on Minecraft window, it like... Oh, wait, it's not working because I've got... Yeah. See, if I chroma out green in the Minecraft window, the very particular green it is, it makes it look like there's no durability left. Okay? So that's what happened there. So we're going to turn that... And we're going to make sure that we've got our filters open for our camera. That might be wishful thinking. But in case we actually get some tips later, I'll need to have the filters box open for that. Okay. We can take down the music thing now, I guess. No, we're not really using that too much. Okay. So let's, before we lose our 35 vouchers, or 37 vouchers here. Yeah, so the chat kept yelling at me one time, and I'm like, the pick is still in the green, and everybody's like, no, it has no durability left. I'm like, it's in the green. And so I didn't realize that your OBS's or whatever, or OBS was ruining it on your end. Okay, so also, let's go ahead and check out over here. Okay, it looks like 3 of the lamps are out now. So, one thing I wanted to do real quick before, like, I don't think anybody is around. Oh, dang it, I need to actually go back to my box thing here. We're going to grab this out of there. And we're going to... Do we have scaffolds with us? Great. Didn't mean to drop that. Okay. We don't have any shears on us, but that's okay. We can make them. And we're gonna need that, actually. Wait, not that one. So we're just gonna cut the fuse a little bit shorter and see if anybody notices. Okay. Yeah, somebody asked, is there a way to download my songs? Yeah, they are available on all major music services. Here's a link to a site called DistroKid. That is our, what do you call it, distributor. And they have links to everywhere that you can get the music. And it's also on Bandcamp, which is not in that list for some reason. Okay. Did that fix our elytra all the way, or just almost? Almost. Okay. So, now we have got some levels. We should probably actually head... If we want to be really efficient, the best place that we could go is probably the Ender in order to actually install these books and these enchants on our stuff. So why don't we go there now? Oh, dang it, I realized. I hope we don't run into any hoglins or piglins or whatever, because I'm not wearing gold. Or carrying gold at the moment. That was a mistake. Whoops. You know, it's busy life. You know, I gotta come in here and make sure the fuse keeps getting snipped. I gotta go flip all the switches inside the countdown. There's just always so much for me to do. But I don't want to do them both at the same time, because if I get caught, it'll look suspicious. Yeah, I've already got people spreading a bunch of rumors about people creating bases in people's bases. So, you know, it's just like, I'm spinning a lot of plates right now, y'all. Okay. Before we actually start hitting these guys, I need to turn down the mob volume so it doesn't blow you out. Options, audio, hostile creatures. There we go. I think that was enough experience to do the first one. So let's do the boots real quick. And depth strata 3. Nice. And then it was, what was the last one we had? The thorns, that was for the trousers. Hey Gwen, we are currently getting some books enchanted, or we just picked up some books using the coupons that we got from Corrales the other day, and now we are using them to properly enchant some of our equipment. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. So part of me is like I should get some extra experience in case I want to enchant something else later that I haven't thought of. But I don't know what that would even be. So maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Okay. If we go this way, are any of them going to chase me by teleporting out there? Music and sounds, hostile creatures. Okay. Where did the pearls go? Oh. Space. Inside of oysters. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the Clash of Creators stream. That was really fun. Okay. Why iron boots over netherite boots? Because these have all the enchantments I want. Gentle squirrel. And we are back home. It was all a dream. Okay. Hey, John Dorian Smith, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that happened that day. People are like, why is this random story in here? I'm like, because it's relevant? It's why Corrales and I didn't get the thing done. It's and like at the time I was doing that, I was like, this might be a story about why Corrales ends up not being in this video at all, even though that was like the first thing I said in the recording was, hey, we're recording with Corrales today. And I'm like, well, maybe not. Okay. Hey, Gamester. You know, does Hypnotized partially own the Podzol shop, or is it only Vintage Beef's Podzol shop? I'm glad you're enjoying the show, Gamester. Okay. Hey, looks like we got our first PayPal tip of the evening from Gritmonger. Who says, Gritmonger here, hoping to get the ball rolling tonight. Well, thank you very much, Gritmonger. That puts us 4 away from our first face camera expansion. I appreciate it. Hypno is a Podzol ally, but does he own part of the Podzol shop? Like, because what I need to do is when Vintage Beef is on, I need to try and arrange some sort of trade for some of the Podzol in the shop. But I don't think Hypno actually, because Hypno's online and Beef is not. Okay. That's fine. Cautionary tales about HVAC maintenance. The Joe Hills difference. Thank you, Jill Jackson. Okay. Feel like there was an invisible block in. Yep, found it. Nope, no hidden base inside my base here. I just checked. Y'all have been emailing me. No, not really. But there were a lot of comments on my latest video. Did I take advantage of the Iscalian man's free gifts? Oh, did Iskall drop off his gifts? So I asked Iskall to drop off some shroom lights in exchange for that andesite. Did he drop it off here somewhere and I just didn't see it? Nah, maybe not. Oh, no, I don't need Iskall's diamonds. Iskall told me he was going to drop off some shroom lights sometime in the next few days. So I thought y'all were saying, like, oh, a video went out that showed him doing that. Hey, Evelyn McDonald, thank you for the 5. Who says, I'm the caboose of the donation train now. Choo-choo. Well, that is going to put us $1 past our first face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time for me to say, howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. We'll flip this into our offhand. Oh, no, you can see I'm wearing my fleece over my green screen hoodie because I'm a little cold. Rem Dakota says, do the hermits that have cam accounts have to pay for Minecraft Java twice? Yes. That is how Minecraft Java works. Okay. Thanks, Hypno. Next problem. It's funny, anybody other than B-dubs, and I'm like, ah, thanks, pal. Okay. Somebody, Pixel Brick says, how do Hermitcraft seasons last so long? Because every survival world with my friends has not lasted more than 2 months. Well, we tend to build big projects that, like, we plan around the season taking a while. Like, I knew that this winery was going to require a lot of work. I didn't know how much work, but I knew that, like, even just getting this winery all the way where I was happy with it was not going to be trivial. And when I first did the layout, I actually did it with different materials and waited until the update came out, the Nether update, in order to upgrade it fully. So, like, I kind of created work for myself there where it's like, okay, I've got the rough layout in, and then I'm going to redo some of that with the new blocks, like when the Blackstone came out, right? Okay. Where's Mumbo Jumbo? Probably in bed. It's really late. Okay. Yeah, we got some of them. We have so much grass blocks, it's okay to let this stuff despawn if we have to. Hey, Perfect Fry Tips 5, who says, hi, Joe. More grapes, please. Well, if you insist, that is going to put us 14 away. from our next face camera expansion. Hey, dislike button tips 2, who says, what kind of keyboard do you use? I don't know. I'm trying this new one that Corrales sent me right now, but it's not like a paid sponsorship or anything. So I'm not going to, like, say the brand. But it was more like, hey, can you try this out and send me feedback if you have any thoughts? Because he, like, owns the company that makes them. But, like I said, we don't have any sort of, like, sponsorship agreement or anything. And if that becomes a problem, I'll just switch back to using the old, like, Dell keyboard that I've been using for, like, years. But one thing that is bothering me is I don't have a numeric keypad on it. And I'm guessing, like, pro gamers, MLG, whatever, don't use that. But I use it all the time because I do a lot of math. So it's like I'm using the calculator app on the computer a lot, and it's like, I don't want a wireless numpad. I want a numpad that's attached to my keyboard. But that's part of what I'm testing, is how much it bothers me. I don't know. I did thank Corrales for sending it, though. Hey, thank you very much to Alpin Glowup for the 12. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Alrighty, here we are. Okay. Don't yell in all caps. That's against the rules. I recommend reading the rules. Yeah, and don't spam. Okay. Okay. What's my favorite part about Minecraft? I like that it's basically infinite Legos. Okay, here we go. Why does it say setting up stream now? Well, we're still kind of sorting some things out at the moment. I mean, I don't really feel like the stream is fully set up. Do you? Like, what's your gut feeling? Does this feel like a fully prepared stream? I mean, maybe I've just been doing this longer than you have, but, like, this just doesn't feel like a fully prepared stream to me. Hey, welcome to Steenbrunner. Howdy to the Philippines. Yeah, I don't want to mislead people about the level of setupness that the stream is at. That would be unprofessional. Hey, Tango's here. Howdy, Tango. Wait. Oh, he was here before earlier. Never mind. If somebody was here earlier and then I didn't notice them, it just makes me look rude that I didn't see they were already online. Lump. Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to the same old craft that you hermit out. I need to get that box from over there. Okay, so how are we actually doing on Podzol? I think we might be nearly out. We've got plenty of grass and plenty of berries. But when you start talking about that Zol, I get a little bit more dubious. Grass. Ah, here's some Podzol. Now, the thing is, when it comes to like bits down here, we need to add some elevation changes to this. So this is actually a good example of the sort of thing Rem Dakota, that's not a particularly vulgar comment. If I'm reading the one you're replying to. So like if you say somebody's making a vulgar comment, then I gotta step in and pay attention with my moderation brain. And if you're saying that about something that's not actually vulgar, then I'm like, okay, well, do I need to scroll back? Did I misread something? So try to limit complaints about things being bad to things that are bad. That's just as a favor to me. Yeah. Like the USAF, of course, is short for the U.S. Air Force. They just like... Dang it, I spelled that wrong. Why are you asking if you're banned? I told people that I would time them out or ban them for saying that. Now you're timed out. Team Fortress Classic is not a swear. Y'all, I am trying to make YouTube content here, not just moderate. I will turn this chat around. So unlike YouTube, which is entirely broken on the back end for its chat, I can actually just turn off the Twitch chat if y'all are going to keep giving me troubles. Because it's a lot cheaper than bringing in a last-minute moderator. Yeah, Yurgi's here. And Yurgi was worth every cent during the Clash of the Creators so that I could fully focus on the game. But that doesn't mean I want to pay Yurgi to babysit y'all on a regular night. So this is going to be the easiest way to get the slope the way we want it on this. Now we're going to have to bring the pond up as well. Okay, if you're coming in here and suggesting that Yurgi's Time doesn't have value while also having a corporate logo in your profile picture, I'm just gonna ban you. Having a corporate logo in your profile picture, I'm not getting paid for that shoe brand to advertise here. That's not cool. That's not fair to me. Maybe never have a corporate brand in your profile picture if you want to be treated like an individual who deserves respect. I might have brought this down a little far, but actually, no, because if we're going to bring this up, the thing I was looking at doing was actually the same thing through here, actually, almost. I wanted to, because I wanted to raise these ones up too, or as well. So I might have to get creative with some of this. Part of me is thinking that having... Oh, well, it would be more than 2 stripes here. Yes, this will actually work out okay. Okay, and... Try making the pond like an indent in the ground. Maybe. So, yeah, we'll have to figure out how this is going to work out this way. But what I think I want to do is have a path here. Kind of between where these meet. Yeah, so we're going to add a path in here. And we're also going to wipe out this crossbar here for now. Until we can figure it out better. Well, what I say my building style is, I wouldn't. I hate applying labels to myself. I let other people observe my actions and determine their own observations. If you would like to describe my building style, you are welcome to do it. But that's not my job. Winnie T. Ford says, in our front yard vineyard, my husband always mulches under the vines, so the podzol is a good representation of mulch. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you had a vineyard. Like, can you ship wine across state lines, Winnie? Can we talk about this maybe in the... Yeah, maybe that... Because, yeah... I'm not set up to receive packages right now, and I'm in the middle of moving, but it would be so cool to try some of that, if that is not too forward a request. That is probably why you have not mentioned that you own a vineyard or that you have a small vineyard on your property, because you did not want every single person on YouTube. Well, this year he got about 15 gallons of wine from the harvest. Okay, so this is like a hobby thing. I'm guessing that's not like 15 gallons probably isn't commercial scale at all, I'm guessing. But that's still really cool. ZR Rodriguez says, do you have a Discord? Yes, and you can join it via Patreon at the $5 a month level. Lizzie Biz, don't yell in all caps. Okay. So, basically what we need to do is figure out how many rows we need before, how many rows do we have before we hit the sea? So we've got like 1 back there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then over there it actually drops further. But we got 14 to here. So it feels like if we get 5 of the first 5, we elevate 2. Then the next 5 we elevate 1. Then we'll be in good shape. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not missing any PayPal tips. Nope. Okay, cool. This might not actually be faster to do it this way. The problem is I have to hold down shift or I'll harvest the berries, so I can only move at the speed that shifting lets me move no matter what. I mean, I guess I could like do a bunch of like speed tap release shift strats, but that doesn't really seem like a great use of my time. That's not how I want to do this. Dang it. Okay, we're going to have to figure out how this slope is going to go here, too. But what I'm kind of thinking is, and I kind of want to expand this out further here. Okay. So for this one, we just need to replace through the end of the row. Okay. Too bad there's not a berry beacon. I don't know what a berry beacon would do to help in this context. That does not sound like a particularly helpful device. And that one must have been an accidental planting. Well, whatever. It's fine. Hey, T's not listening. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the Hermitcraft server. We are currently in the process of improving our vineyard near my winery building here. If you are familiar with Hermitcraft but not familiar with the location of my base, I will run you through it. My base stretches from way over here, where we've got a Slimer, past my dog sanctuary, past my Tower of Hercules, recreation of the oldest operating lighthouse in the world. That over there is Doc M77's Goat Mother sculpture. Once again, my base here. There's my vineyard, which I am working on right now. And my base continues to this Brandenburg Gate recreation that I built. And then we start getting into BOO's area. Also, hey, thank you to IMGOO for tipping 2, who says congratulations on 100 likes. Well, thank you. That puts us $18 away from our next face camera expansion. But yeah, so B-Dubs' base is over here with his giant cathedral and everything. If you're not super familiar with the Hermitcraft server, big scale stuff gets done here. But anyway, let's run back and keep working on our farm real quick. Because I'm trying to, like, really kind of get this sorted out in a way that I have previously failed to. And yeah, so let's see. We were just hitting over there. Okay, let's grab some grass to fill in the interim here. Where did I leave my grass chests? Possibly over here. Okay, cool. Why do I have so much iron right now? That is a unknown, not sure type of situation. We have a lot of things we don't immediately need. So we're going to replace a lot of that with grass here. Okay, like, don't write a paragraph talking about, no, you got timed out because you did something that I don't even remember. And now, but it wasn't the thing that you apologized for, and I don't want to fix this. I don't have time to worry about why you got timed out. I think you got timed out for saying, am I banned? If you say, am I banned, you either get timed out or banned, depending on my mood, because there was somebody who kept testing to see if he was IP banned by doing that. Is one of our bees stuck in there? Where does that ladder go to? Is there a secret base inside my base? We're gonna come back to that. He's trying to get out through the glass. Greetings to North Sentinel Island. Yeah, the winery is like, it's right next to Doc Space. Doc Space is there. There's the Goat Mother. Okay. Dang it. No, I need that. Don't waste that. Well, we'll do that. We'll deal with that in a recording stream. It is nice and cool in Nashville. Thank you for noticing. Everyone in Nashville is super cool. All the time. Okay. And the camera keeps losing the left side of my face. Really? I did think the camera had shifted a little. A secret B-ace. We've got bases on bases on bases here on the Hermitcraft server. Okay, so I might even be able to extend this one further this way now that I'm looking at it, since we're going to be carrying forward this way. Yeah, that's going to... Maybe not that one. Maybe we'll have that stop there. Yeah, see, having this many berries all at the same elevation just really ruins the effect. You really have to have the change in elevation to make it work. And that's going to really make the difference. So, here we go. Here I go, terraforming again. Dang it. Oh, it's my turn to go to sleep. Also, Hypno logged out. Do I have any tips for terraforming? Yeah, use volcanoes to create land in the middle of the ocean. Over time, the location of the volcanoes can kind of drift as the plates move and create like chains of islands. Okay. Do I have any songs for terraforming? Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. I don't. What is that song? No, that's also from Frozen. That's the Ice Frozen song. No, I don't have any songs for terraforming. Hey, it's Cub Fan. Howdy, Cub. Oh, thank you, Winnie. I'll check out those photos after the stream in the Patreon Discord. Appreciate it. Yeah, that seems like a really cool hobby to have your own winery. I wanted to get into home brewing, but I don't have like a proper garage, nor do I expect to for a while, so. And having that stuff explode in my living room would be a concern. Obviously, making your own wine has different concerns, but it still seems like the sort of thing like, yeah, you need space. That's an awesome retirement hobby. That is really cool. Terraforming songs are the new sea shanties. Yeah, Ooh. It's time to go record. This is what I've been waiting for, y'all. Y'all were like, what's this episode about? What you doing? I'm like, I had to wait for Cub fans' permission. Okay, we're taking off the fleece. Things are getting serious now, y'all. Things are getting serious. Okay. So, let us go to check out the newspaper here. What we'll do is we'll start the episode maybe... we'll start the episode over in the back of the winery, and I'll kind of show where the terraforming progress is. So the terraforming progress is one of those things I'm probably not going to time-lapse it this episode, but I am going to show it kind of like between segments, like, oh, while we were doing that, here's what we've got going on here. Roxton Booth, thank you for the 5, who says, so Joe, got a question. I've loved watching Hermitcraft for a long time and was wondering what are the requirements for joining. Oh, you just got to get invited, but getting invited is really difficult these days. Because right now we have so many people that are active on the server, we're probably not going to invite anybody until, like, several people leave. Because, like, the group is at a good size, so... Okay. So let's, in order to showcase the work we did here, let's go ahead and land on this tree and we can start the recording of the next episode. Okay. And let's take off some of our fancy stuff here. Remove the setting up stream now sign. Because we actually, that was what we were waiting for, to set up the stream. We were waiting for CubFan to give us the all clear there. Start recording. Okay. Hermitcraft, Season 7, Episode 63, Segment Alpha, Take 1. Okay. So, here we go. And action. Wait. No, let's get rid of the firework in our hand for now. What is funniest for us to... Yeah, maybe some podzol and some berries. Yeah. That's good. It's hard to see them very well while we are at this angle. Composition. Nope. Now that's worse. We need to use the backing up walking. I'm not very good at this backing up walking, y'all. Because everything is inverted right now. Okay, here we go. And action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can tell, we have been podzoling up a storm here in our backyard. Now, you know what? I should have been more animated with the mouse there. Take two. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording. No, that was not smooth. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording. What is the cinematic camera button? Let me just smooth this out with technology. No, that should not. We should not have a button for toggle full screen. No! Oh. We should have unbound the other one first. Okay. I was like, we'll change the F11 to the... No, I don't want... Let's toggle cinematic camera. Okay, so... Okay. How do I... Why am I doubled up on... Oh, replay mod. Okay. So how do I put my... Okay, attack destroy is now left button again. Good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that smooth. There we go. And take 4. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill. Oh, that was the opposite. Inverted mouse. Take 5. Let's get that sun behind us like a beautiful, gorgeous halo. And here we go. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And as you can tell, we have been busy podzoling and burying up a storm behind us. You know, I've got everything I need to really make this place into something special. But, you know, it's not just about getting the side of the winery facing B-Dubs' area looking good. We need to make sure that the area in the front also looks stellar. One thing I didn't really lack earlier was how much we were lacking elevation changes in this backfield here. And so I've started putting in podzol at a higher level. As you can see, I'm actually just stacking the podzol directly... No, that's not the podzol. There we go. Directly atop these so I can make sure that I get these rows right. I figure I'll do about 5 rows like this, you know. The 5 rows is, of course, inspired by the Mandalorian and, you know, the Avengers guy. But anyway, so we'll do 5 rows like that, stretching out this way. I've already started working on filling it in with grass in between here. But you know what? I discovered something while I was in the process of wrapping this around here. We are racing the sun, but you know what? Everything is a countdown on the Hermitcraft server these days. You know, it's got to be counting down and dramatic, or, you know, else, I guess. Look what I found here. People have been leaving comments saying that somebody was building bases in my base, like way too many people for it to be plausible that it's all of them. But somebody has put in some sort of ladder here and trapped a bee. Let's see, there's a cave here. There is a cave here. Ooh, some iron. You know, I'm looking at this torch placement, and I'm really thinking that this is not somebody else put a base in my base. I'm thinking that this is a tunnel that I got lost in at some point and then dug that ladder. Yeah, this connects to down there area. So that one was probably on me. You know what we should do, though? We should real quick go to bed, because I heard that in the morning there should be a special delivery of the newspaper. Ah, Cub fan took care of going to sleep for us. Maybe he took care of delivering the newspaper up here as well. HCBBS Mystery, which I think might be short for Hermitcraft Bulletin Board System or something, but let's find out. A mystery countdown has appeared in the shopping district. The Herald spent at least 5 minutes investigating and jumped to a startling conclusion. HCBBS stands for Hermitcraft Big Bee Swarm. When the countdown ends, a group of bees will emerge, but not just any bees, bees that will grow without limit. The bees will grow bigger and bigger until they merge together to form the Infinibee, a bee so large it will take up the entire server. We printed this, so it must be true. Good luck, and all hail Infinibee. Okay, well, I'm a little skeptical about this Infinibee thing, but I do know that a few months ago there were some quiet inquiries made about adding something to vanilla tweaks to make giant bees. So this is not entirely implausible as far as things on the server go. And there was a bee that was trapped in my yard just now. So if somebody is trying to build big bee hype there, that's... I mean, this is better than my reverse Rumpelstiltskin theory. Not necessarily better than my, hey, we're going to blow up the shopping district to fix the frame rate theory. I'm cautiously optimistic that this might be the Vanilla Beaks, Vanilla Tweaks expansion. But I'm not sure that it's actually Big Bee Swarm. Huh. Well, we'll have to come back to this. I've got way more work to do out front here, as you can plainly see. I was trying to figure out a way to make that a plainly be. I should plainly be working on this. Okay, my inventory is full of berries and podzol. I'm gonna fix that with effort. Time skip. Stop recording. Okay. Yeah, I'm fixing the slope. Okay. So there you go. Brand new HCBBS news. Courtesy of me, Joe Hills, your best Twitch/YouTube streamer. Okay. To be or not to be. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Hamlet joke opportunities here. Hey, Anjay, doing well, thank you. We are just in the process of harvesting podzol and replacing podzol. A lot of podzol all around. Podzol around. It was either going to be bee puns or podzol puns. Pick your poison, folks. Be that as it may. Okay. So, it could be a real catastrophe. Okay, so, whoops. Let's go ahead and continue this way. Could this be the end of Season 7? Maybe. Oh, face camera back on. Thank you for reminding me. That's also a good time for me to mention that we are currently 17 away. No, 13. We are 13 away from our next face camera expansion. And I have not been hydrating at all. Gatorade. If there's one thing I learned in cross country, it's how to drink a lot of Gatorade very quickly. Okay. It's not revolutionary to film things in front of a live studio audience. Laurel and Hardy did it. Desi and Lucy did it. Shows were filmed in front of a live audience all the time. For decades. I mean, yeah, with COVID, I'm doing it with a streaming audience. But... the face camera expands every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone. People love this behind-the-scenes stuff. Yurgi's right. Okay. No, this isn't even B-roll footage. This isn't gonna get used. This is just me working on the thing because I have to do like 80 hours of work to get this winery where I want it to be before the end of the season. And I'd better start now, so if Mojang comes out and is like, hey, turns out we're launching the new patches early, and I'm like, no, it better not be. And they're like, nope, here it is, 117. It's all done in April. I'm like, no! How dare you? Dang it. These berries are out of my offhand. Camera. This goes in my offhand. Okay. I took my armor off for the recording because it looks better to see my skin. Okay. And we're going to have to elevate this whole area too. Basically. Red Drag says, is that a hint that Season 7's ending at the new update? Well, anytime there's a massive world gen change, we almost always have to do a new season. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. We're actually adjusting the slope of the hill to make the berry farm look cooler, or the vineyard look cooler. .116 only changed the netherworld gen, so we deleted the nether dimension. I guess we could just delete the overworld dimension and keep the nether. I'll put my fleece back on now that I'm done recording. It's cold in here. Okay. How cold does it get in Tennessee? It gets below freezing. I'm not sure what the temperature is out there right now because I don't have my watch or phone or whatever. But I mean, it's 72 in the booth technically, but it doesn't feel it. But yeah, I've got my CO2 monitor with its which also, because it's designed for like greenhouses, so the CO2 monitor also has like temperature and humidity and stuff. So the relative humidity is 22% in here. If you needed to know that. I didn't. It's 41 in Nashville? Okay. Oh, let your head down and dream. I do have a, do I have a carbon monoxide monitor? No. Because my body doesn't produce carbon monoxide. If it did, we would have a different problem. Okay. So. Oh, did I miss a few rows in the back? Apparently I did. Okay. So, what I should probably do next is start just planting some of these berries along here just to get them out of my inventory. Wait, is that an Enderman over there? No, what was that? Oh, that was just a cow in the distance. We are going to need more podzol soon, so I'm kind of tempted to just take some of the normal dirt and the stuff here. Here's some podzol. Okay. Welcome, Drogma Wanderer. Have I had my emissions checked? Yeah, I guess I could be producing carbon monoxide without realizing it. That's a good point. That's why you gotta get the emissions checked. Oh, I forgot I could just dig this up. Whoops. Okay. Just cleaning up some stuff by the winery. Hey, welcome back, Laurel. Okay. We're making good time. How long have we been streaming? An hour and 25 minutes. Okay. I think we're going to take a hydration break once I collect this podzol, and we're going to get this grass so it can start regrowing before I take the hydration break. Does somebody have a concrete shop? I thought Asuma had a concrete shop. There are 2 such shops? Are they just always empty? Okay. Corrales and Asuma have one together. Gotcha. Okay. Both are often full. Okay. Well. Here's what we're going to do next. We're going to eat this pork chop. That's not a pork chop. That's a podzol. Eat this pork chop. Alice Liddell says, sue your landlord. That really doesn't seem worth the effort. Not going to go through that hassle right now. I have too many problems to, like, I'm on my way out. I just want to go. I just want to move on with my life. I have too many things on my plate right now to waste the energy on that and the upfront cost. Okay. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get our hydration break list up. See who we need to thank. So, let's go ahead and thank Chris. And we are going to go ahead and play a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called Binge Watch Rap. Assuming I can find it. Here it is. Be right back, y'all.
Joe, with a green glass screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Joe's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe. Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste, brother. I'll watch him let's play and excavate with Joe. All the views I'll say it. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up Hermitcraft. Watch it on any size screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. Hermitcrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with Hermitcraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a Hermitcrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Binge watch, Hermitcraft. Joe.
Welcome back. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, and we are getting set up again after our hydration break. Okay. Let's go get this done. We have plenty to do here, and I intend to knock out as much of this as I can tonight. I haven't had any caffeine for a while, so I actually managed to sleep really well last night. But I had an exhausting day nonetheless, just because it was a lot to do today. If y'all haven't seen my latest video, I really do hope you check it out, because there ended up needing to be a lot more decisions made in the editing process than I thought there were going to be. And so I spent a lot of the day working on that, spent a lot of the day working on other stuff, so I'm hoping to have a nice, good rest tonight. So, no caffeine for the stream this evening. And I'm just gonna play until I'm exhausted. Does honey stop fire spread? Well, do fire tick off does. I know that. Okay, let's go sleep. Oh, while we go to sleep real quick, I want to check something. Meowmix says, I watched the newest video. It was pretty cool. Thank you, Meowmix. I'm glad you took the time to do that. Let's see if the people who like to argue about Hermitcraft spoilers are arguing about Hermitcraft spoilers right now. Oh, yep. My new Herald has leaked already. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Okay. Let me check, make sure we didn't miss any PayPal tips. No, we're good. Okay. Sorry, I had a whole thing that I was going to do earlier, and we got... right when Cub Fan logged in. Should we be arguing about Hermitcraft spoilers? No. Yes, Lazy Salty, I just checked that channel. You know what? I'm going to emoji respond to that just so... I did the goose with a bell emoji. Okay. Honk. I like all the aggressive flapping and the honking. Hi, Ghostly Snake. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. No, I can't do it. I can't do the shanty accent. I need to do it in my own voice. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the Billy O.T. I'm not singing the right melody, and that's why the song is ruined. I think I can do the refrain. I can do the refrain. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore. I can't do the melody for the verses. Sam McGee is not a shanty. Bye, Potato Charger. Okay. Soon may the Wells night come to play on Hermitcraft for some. We'll have a lot of fun. Dun 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 dun. So, yeah, we're gonna have to have some of this come down gradually here. I'm actually thinking maybe I should have done that there. Yeah, Wills was singing sea shanties before it was cool, man. Okay. So. Yeah, so I'm thinking this one we pulled down one. And we're going to do it in a similar manner to this. I think Scar was gonna let Doc do the sponge puzzle, but I don't think Doc has had time yet. He is busy. Okay. Yeah, so this is we're gonna bring this around to here. And dang it. Okay. I feel like this is coming along well. Do y'all think we should go visit that Big B shop at some point in later this stream? I kind of wanted to clear my inventory first by doing some work over here. But it seems like no matter what I do, I'm just always... My inventory is just always full of nonsense. Not sure exactly where that shop is yet, keep in mind. I'm assuming it's somewhere in the shopping district. You know, I think I'm gonna mow this down. Yo-ho, yo-ho. Yeah, we don't need this. This is a nonsense hill. Unlike me, who always makes perfect sense. Okay. We might have to hew a little bit of this in. Soon to the B district. Oh, hey, also Gracewinder, thank you for joining the Patreon. I sent your Discord invite right before the stream started, and once you post your in-game name in the 7 of 9 channel, or 7 of Mine channel, I can get you, well, not like immediately whitelisted on the Patreon server, because I'm in the middle of like a Minecraft stream right now, but yeah, I will take care of that when I see it. But yeah, welcome aboard. If anybody else is interested in joining the Patreon, I should mention that you can do so at patreon.com/JoeHills. $5 a month gets you on the Discord. $10 a month gets you on the vanilla Minecraft server. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be a good night. Morning already? Wow. Okay. So we have enough grass here. Wait, is this... Let's hew in this a little bit. Okay. Okay, so... The heater is on, but it's like... So there's no heating vents in the booth, which is literally just a closet. So if I turn up the heat enough that it's warm in here... This is still Hermitcraft, I don't know. Ask Cub, Tango, and Scar. If I turn up the heat enough that it's warm in the booth, it is going to be so hot in the rest of the apartment. It's better to not, you know... do that. Whoops. Okay, and let's make sure we haven't missed any PayPal tips. Nope. Just so y'all know, you can tip via PayPal at paypal.me/JoeHills. Here is the link to that. Okay. Oh, why is my face weird? Oh, because people haven't tipped very much. The camera gets bigger every time people tip. and we hit a $20 tipping milestone. So yeah, I know it's weird that we've been streaming for this long and the camera is so small, but I'm sure we'll get that fixed shortly. Why are we covering up the berries? We're actually making it more of a, we're creating more of a slope here. So there wasn't enough of a slope. This back field here, this field here was too flat. So we're actually adding 2 terraces. And so then we're going to basically be planting berries. I'm putting podzol over top of where the old berries were. Well, not in that case. But we can also roll over here with this and generate some more podzol like so. Doom, 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 doom. Well, the thing is, you actually want your vineyard built on a slope so that the fog the fog can roll downhill. So that's one of the other things, is having the vineyard be on flat land like that actually is undesirable. It's a lot different from a lot of agriculture where you really want the flattest land possible. Dang it. Okay, so we can take this extra podzol that we just gathered. Podzol won't spread to ending, though. Okay, so... This is actually a lot easier to plot this time, too, because I just put it where the podzol is. So, in some ways, this is nice. Oops. Now, the slopes aren't for catching the light, therefore dispelling the fog in the morning, because you want the fog in the morning to roll out as early as possible. Wait, that one needs to shift over here. Maybe, actually, we might end that one early. Because we're kind of trying to build a... bit of a thing here. And now we're out of grass. Let's walk around. Yeah, we got Silk Touch for a podzol. So now we've got 3 shelves here. This is going to look better on the whole. Yeah, you can grow grapes on a flat lawn. The concern is if you're doing it commercially, it's different than as a hobby because you have to do every single thing within your power to try to optimize to make sure you don't have a bad crop. Because, like, if you're doing your hobby grape growing and you have a bad crop, you're like, whatever, go to the store and buy grapes. But if your, like, whole thing is we make grapes for our wine, then you can't afford that. Hey, thank you for the 10, Juliet. That is going to put us 3 away from our next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Juliet. You know, I'm immediately regretting not bringing these with me. Not as much as I thought, though, because they didn't have this good stuff that I thought we had. But whatever, we'll pick these up nonetheless, so I don't have to deal with not having them. In case I'm... Okay. Have I ever streamed games other than Minecraft? Yeah, like 2 nights ago I streamed pinball while we were waiting for a thing to encode and replay mod. Keeps trying to eat it. Okay. Yeah, good luck with this week's pinball contest, Yergi. For the D&D session that we did, I used... sometimes I build things from D&D in Minecraft so that we can play D&D with the Minecraft basically as the graph paper. So we're not using Minecraft for, like, all the battles and in terms of, like, oh no, a skeleton or a creeper or whatever are shooting at you or blowing up at you. But, like, just in order to show the architecture and, like, we move banners around to show where the players are standing, that sort of thing. Okay. Is that fox trying to get the chicken? You're lucky, chicken. Okay. Yeah, it's just for visualization of the space. This winery is actually from The Curse of Strahd by Chris Perkins. It's the Wizards of Wine winery from the book. The layout and everything is based off it. Okay. Foxes do like playing in berries, but he doesn't normally jump around like that. That chicken was why he was jumping around. Okay. 10:55. Yeah, we're going to go a little late tonight because it's Saturday, and I actually got, like, a decent amount of sleep last night. But because I am not caffeinating this evening, once I do hit my limit, I'm going to be done. So don't be freaked out if all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, now I'm asleep. Because my goal is to play until I'm tired enough to crash. I took care of all the kitchen stuff that I need to do, except for, like, actually starting the dishwasher and everything this evening. So I'm in good shape on the whole. Favorite D&D edition? I think 5e is pretty good. I worked really hard on a game called Pitfalls and Penguins, which was based off of the open gaming license content from D&D 3.5 in order to make a more storytelling and improvisational comedy-friendly version of D&D, because I felt like 4th edition, or my friends and I felt like 4th edition didn't really bring the game in a direction that was comedy and improv-friendly. But then they ended up solving, like, every problem we tried to solve, but way better and more efficiently with 5th edition. So, yeah. As somebody who spent years trying to solve the problems that 5th edition solves, I have a high degree of appreciation for the folks who did 5th edition. So, yeah. Yeah, 5th is really good for casual role-playing and collaborative storytelling. And that was always my favorite thing about the game. Dun, 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 dun. He's still going. Dang it. Oh, I forgot to get these ones. Ow. Wrong. Expert berry hopping. No, I don't use champions. I'm not familiar with it. Day was good. Thank you for asking. The fox is trying to get the chicken, and he's freaking out because he can't. So he's trying to jump and break the lead. What is the PayPal? Great question. Do I have it in the copy and paste buffer? I do. There you go, Kitty Beth. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I think this is definitely an improvement. It's the sort of thing that, like, it's a lot of work to do, so I'm glad that y'all want to hang out while I do it. I can make a timer out of that with a tripwire. I can make a chicken detection system where... This is actually not a bad idea. I can make a chicken detection system where you put a tripwire above a fox, and then, like, he doesn't normally jump unless there's a chicken nearby. Huh. Dang it, I did not successfully jump that this time. Oh. Whoops. How do I want to do this? A lot of misclicks there. You can put a chicken under lava and the fox will jump up into the lava. That's interesting. Actually... Oh, maybe we want some of this to... No, maybe I should have rolled that back a little. Let's think about this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. I shouldn't have removed all those. So now I gotta figure out where they were. I mean, I needed to remove the bushes either way, but it's... We're gonna get rid of the ones that go all the way into the sea. That's too much, man. I should make a parkour map full of berry jumping. People would hate that. Hey, welcome, Bruno. I'm doing well, thanks. What? No. Okay. Oh, he got him. No, he didn't get him. The berries got the chicken eventually. Okay. We'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Soon as the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Yeah, those berries are killers. They're the real threat. That chicken got ripped. Oh, you know what I should have done was over the winter, I should have replaced all of these with dead bushes and then replanted them in spring. I should have done this project in spring. It's fine. Hey, thank you for the 5, Catherine, who says, hope your family is able to move with minimal stress. I hope so too. I put a lot of work into prepping for this, and I think we should be okay. That puts us 18 away from our next face camera expansion after this one. So here we go. It's time to expand. But yeah, I called the ISP. We're gonna have an overlap period where we're gonna have internet in both places for more than a week. So even if something goes wrong at the new place, we'll have that as a fallback. It's not fun paying extra for business internet all the time, but when you need it, the options you have for stuff like that can be really helpful. And this is my job, so. Dead bushes are not farmable, though. Oh, would I have to go recruit? Oh, thank you, Kitty Beth. I suspected that might be you, but I wasn't 100% sure. And I don't want to accidentally misattribute. So, yeah. Feel free to... And because I get so many tips and I won't remember specific names or I'm terrified of getting them wrong, feel free to just open it by saying, Kitty Beth here. And then I know to thank you for that. But yeah, appreciate it, Kitty Beth. And Boston is 12 degrees. Wow. That is not a lot of degrees, Chef Nutmeg. That is a low temp. Okay, we did it. Can't believe we're actually running out of grass before Podzol. I did not anticipate that. Although I think that might be because I just haven't looked in my ender chests over here that are presumably maybe still full of grass. Maybe not, though. We have used a lot of grass. Darth Vorthen says, even with the internet overlap, will there be a delay to getting back to streaming when you move? I would really like to not have a delay. So a big part of the reason that I'm moving is because my current landlord jacked up the rent a few months back, and that has been eating through my financial reserves. So because this move is partially motivated by financial necessity, I'm moving to a place that's significantly cheaper. Because the move is motivated by a financial necessity, it's not a great time for me to not be working. So I'm going to figure out a way to stream. I might be streaming from the laptop at 720p instead of 1080 or something, but I'm going to be streaming. I'd like this to be as seamless as possible. But yeah. We could do a Wellerman parody and Sean Hill sings Joe Hill's 3. The thing is that by then I'm worried that it won't be contemporary humor anymore. I don't see why the Joe Hill's aesthetic depends on me being clean-shaven. I have not been clean-shaven for 18, 19 months. I started growing the beard before the pandemic. I mean, it's gotten a lot longer because I haven't been able to go to a proper barber. But like, really, the only reason that I was getting it like trimmed really professionally by the proper barber was because because of the ongoing divorce and custody dispute at the time, because I did not want to look like I did not take care of my appearance in front of the judge, because that's a good way to make your lawyer's job harder. It would be great if people weren't judged by their appearances and stuff like that, but you know what, the reality of the situation is it's more important to make sure that my kid is taken care of than to have the hair or beard I want. So, hey, looks like we just got 5 rolling in from Medici Samurai, who says Feliz Cumpleaños. What? Is it my birthday, or is it... Or is somebody named Medici saying Feliz Cumpleaños to Samurai? I might have missed that. But either way, thank you very much for the 5. That is going to put us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. No, I don't know who that is, Kitty Beth. Rum Dakota says, Joe, me and my family are coming to Nashville. Have any recommendations of cool places to visit? Don't visit Nashville now. It is not really safe. Our governor has done a terrible job of handling this pandemic, and I would recommend postponing your trip. I have a ton of great places to recommend in Nashville, but I'm not doing it right now because I do not think that it is in anyone's best interests. Oh, she's a Scots poet? Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Well, you didn't spell the name right. Because that Twitter account doesn't exist. I could, I'm trying a few plausible, no. I tried guessing what it might actually be, but that wasn't it. It doesn't matter what party the governor is if he's a complete screw-up when it comes to COVID. I'm going to insult him for it either way. He's an embarrassment to our state, and I do not want anyone here to risk their lives expecting that Tennessee is going to actually be a safe place to visit right now. It's a great place to visit in general, but don't visit now. Okay. Let's go ahead and harvest these just so we can get some more saplings too. Yeah, after the pandemic would be a great time to bring your dad to Nashville if he's a big music fan. Yeah, don't spam numbers. What is my thought on exposed LED light strips? I mean, they're an electrical component. That's like saying, Joe, what's your thought on capacitors? Like, they have a function? Like, it's not my... Why would I have an opinion on things like that? Okay. So... Actually, let's go further this way. So we don't have to deal with digging into that hill. What are my thoughts on capacitors? Well, you know, I like how they're able to store a charge and then discharge it later. That's always a plus, you know, when it comes to electronic components. Okay. So, like, if you're asking opinions about, like, how to light... Are you asking for opinions about, like, interior design for an apartment or a house or something? Because, like, personally, I'm in favor of just continuing to buy more candelabras and candles. But, you know, that's just me. Okay. Boy. I actually do think that this is probably faster than doing the 2x8 method that we did last time. Well, they can be, what do you call them? LED candles. I've had contacts before, and I really like them, but I can't look at a screen for 8 hours a day and wear contacts. And currently, there is no way to live my life the way I do without looking at a screen for 8 hours a day. So, yeah. So this is the strip that we needed to do here. I mean, what's not to like about LEDs? I mean, you know, they're light emitting. Wait, why did I lower this here? What was the trigger in my thought process for lowering this here? Okay, you know what though? Who cares? We're gonna lean into that. I don't remember making that decision. But yeah, LEDs are great. They're light emitting, they're diodes, so you can only run a current through them in one direction, you know. Everybody loves One Direction, obviously. One of the biggest musical groups in the last 10 years, really. This shouldn't be completely even here, actually. Why is this so flat? This is actually awkwardly flat. Dang it, someone built a base in my base. Yes, use resistors when running running a current to an LED. Don't just fry them. Okay. Al Luna, I don't, you know, that's really an off-topic question, and I'm going to assume that you're a troll, but I will say that under no uncertain terms, slavery is bad, and sometimes it takes a war to stop slavery, and that is one of the few worthwhile applications of military force, in my opinion. So yes, the Civil War was a good idea, and it would have been better if we had fixed it earlier without the need for that sort of violence. But slavery is intrinsically violent, and so the greater population redistributing that violence in such a way that would result in the emancipation of others was a positive endeavor. But I'm also banning you, because I'm guessing the only reason you're asking about the Civil War is to try and get me to say something stupid. So, there you go. Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking... I might need to actually cut a bunch of grass off. Oh no, this was terraformed. Really? So at some point, I thought that this was a good idea. Why did I think this was a good idea? The whole thing needs to jut this way way more. Somebody says, what's wrong with asking questions and having a friendly conversation? Anybody who's coming in asking your opinion on the Civil War is probably a white supremacist recruiting. Okay? I'm not going to let white supremacist recruiters ruin my chat. You don't need an opinion on the Civil War. Okay? That's not like, hey, what's your favorite Hulk movie? It's not somebody trying to have a nice conversation. Oh, there's somebody else asking off-topic questions, which is also against the rules. Trying to monopolize the chat by asking off-topic questions is explicitly in the rules as a thing to not do. It's not your fault, Serena. That person was breaking the rules. This person keeps spamming about the fight. I don't know what the fight is, but stop spamming about it. Okay. So, have we actually exhausted? We have maybe used so much dirt in the process of laying this out. I might actually need to go underneath here. Okay, so we're actually going to have to go reclaim a bunch of soil underneath here now, which I didn't think I was going to have to do, but there doesn't seem to be any way around it at this point, so that's what we're going to do. Okay. Part of me thinks I actually should bring torches for this. This is probably a worthwhile thing to light up. Okay. Yeah, we're going to reclaim those berries too. So let's go and grab some more rockets as well. Oh, it would have been better if I had landed on the horse, right? And then dismounted. So, wow, we are running low on rockets. We might have to go check out that Infinibee store or whatever Cub fans got cooked up. I think he's really overselling this bigger bees thing. It's just to make them easier to see on camera. It's like... But it's fine. He's having fun with it. Okay. No, we were talking about LEDs. That's fine. Metal oxide field effect transistors is still similar enough to LEDs in terms of electrical components. Okay. Wait, was somebody impersonating me in your Among Us game? That's not cool. Just one more thing to worry about. Great. It's fine. Let's, okay, so we have some grass blocks here. We actually need torches. See, that makes me not want to show up on people's streams if people are gonna pretend that I'm there when I'm not there. That's like not like if it was a stream that I was never on, then that would be different. But like if it's a stream I show up on sometimes, it's like that's misleading in a weird way. Okay. So here we go. Let's go ahead and offload. Oh, what I should have done is offloaded a bunch of these spruce logs earlier. Let's consolidate the spruce logs. We're going to consolidate the spruce logs. We've got a bunch of podzol right now. Maybe I should use the podzol I have at the moment to... Let's go grab all of those. No, Tango Tech was not here. He was on the server. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put these here and here for now. So these are going to be the next row that's actually just straight up replaced with the podzol. So why don't we work on that real quick while we've got extra podzol anyway. Okay. People can be interested in history without necessarily needing to walk up to people and ask their opinions about it. Okay. What your grandfather does in his own space is different from what people are expected to do in mine. Tango was talking earlier in the chat here. Is that what you're talking about? He was talking in the Hermitcraft chat, not in the Twitch chat. People who come into random Twitch streams and start asking people's opinion on the Civil War are usually white supremacist recruiters. That is the specific context in which I was talking. And why I had no patience for it. This one has to go further back, actually. And this is where this one's going to go. Into here. When I'm dealing with bad actors in the chat, that doesn't mean people need to say, not everybody who ever does this ever in any context is bad. Because I'm not worried about those other contexts. I'm worried about moderating my own chat right now. Oh, we need to do that back area, too. I keep forgetting about that. Hey, welcome, Monkey Zach. Dang it, why is it not switching? It's fine. Dang it. Why do we have fireworks out? We do not need those now. Okay, I've decided that doing just the podzol and then doing the berries is so much more efficient. I don't know why I was trying to do both at once the other day. This is not the way to do it. Or that was not the way to do it. Okay. Dang it. Okay, so we'll bring that to there. Then we switch to the berries. We bring that back the whole distance. Let's just knock these out too. Hey, looks like we just got a tip via PayPal from Gritmonger, sorry, who says a little more toward the expansion / Jost budget. So thank you very much, Gritmonger, for the 10. That puts us 3 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Okay, here we go. What guitar chords are in lines? I don't know. I'm not a musician. I just write songs. Ask my brother. He streams all the time. I literally have no idea what chords are in lines. I can play it for you and you can listen, and maybe we'll crowdsource this. Y'all can listen to lines and figure out what chords are in it. 'Cause I don't know.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance. Telephone line to carry a voice. A metro line to
Hey, thank you, Justin Smallwood.
all downtown.
It's time to expand Jost.
Lines of connections, communication, not the borders and boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Guided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures all laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things in newspapers or read. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. A power line
curling turbine, a telephone line. From a quiet room, a metro line. From across the city, maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers, foul murders. When we look out past the dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all tell on ourselves we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Thanks, Easy Peasy, for the 5. That's going to put us $2 past our next Face Gamer expansion. He says, Lines is such a great song. You and your brother consider doing more original compositions. We do where we can. Anyway, y'all may have noticed that these y'all may have noticed these tips are going straight to my head with each additional Face Gamer expansion. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Bum 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 bum. There we go. That's going to bring us to 90% Geopacity with our first Face Camera expansion at the Joust tier. And thank you for putting us 18 away from the next Face Camera expansion. Easy peasy. Thank you again to Justin Smallwood for the 20 before that. Appreciate both of y'all. Okay. So, let's take these off for the time being. And, oh no, I got them wrapped up in the microphone cable. Never do that. Never wrap your chains in the microphone cable. Okay. So. Yeah, that maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon joke is from Sean's performance in one of the music videos we did. That's totally his joke. I'm just doing it. So, okay. Let's go ahead and just dump anything extra we can at the moment before we start digging down here. Actually, having this extra. Who's my favorite football team? Vanderbilt University, of course. My alma mater. Oh, I've never played in the NFL, so I wouldn't have a favorite NFL team. I studied history at Vanderbilt. Dang it. Get both of these here. Oh, maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon is... Well, the raising the glasses on that line was his joke. I wrote the lyric, maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon, talking about, like, meeting up at a pub. No, I did not play for Vanderbilt, but I went to school there. I went to Vanderbilt. I've never, like, been part of an NFL organization. Like, I had classes with football players, and I knew people. So, like... But yeah, I didn't know anybody on the... Like, I don't know people in the Titans organization or whatever. I don't work there. I didn't study at the Titans organization. I took some philosophy classes at Vanderbilt, although they considered Eastern philosophy religious studies, so I also took a lot of religious studies classes as a result. Let's see. Did I do any sports growing up? I was a distance runner in high school. Oh no, somebody built a base in my base. Is this actually... No, it doesn't go anywhere. I've never been skiing. Where can I find Sean's music videos? Well, it was a medley of music videos for a fake commercial. So, let me see if I can find a link to because it's on my channel. So, here it is. Sean Hills sings Joe Hills. Available everywhere now. And this has me before I had the beard. So I'm posting the YouTube link. So if you want to see my brother do the glasses joke for the first time, it's in this 5-minute video here. And for everyone else, since that video is 5 minutes long, I guess I will play... No, I don't. I'm not going to play a song that's 5 minutes long. Because I don't have a 5-minute long song. Lines is 4 minutes. That's the closest one. My Destiny's in Tennessee I played earlier. So, yeah, okay. Let's put torches over here. Okay. What I actually need to be doing... Oops. No. Shovel is going to be making grass blocks, not torches. Oh, that's really inconvenient. Yeah, this is my secret grass farm. We're just going to grow grass down here for when we need it later. That's my new plan. It's to be a grass magnate. Okay. Hey, welcome Game Time with Eric Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm currently underneath a berry field that I'm terraforming. So if you're like, what is this guy doing in Minecraft right now? It looks weird. This is not a thing normal people normally do. This is not a thing normal people normally do in Minecraft. Basically, I'm adding a slope to this field here, and in the process, I am removing a bunch of the stuff underground there to collect more grass. If you've never seen Hermitcraft Season 7, this is where the Hermitlantic Ocean meets the Mediterranean Sea, the Strait of Gibraltar, my base. It starts over here with my Brandenburg Gate recreation constructed for New Year's Eve 2021. My base continues up this vineyard through past the winery. I need to get that bed off there. Why is that bed still on the roof? And across the strait, I have a lighthouse based on the Tower of Hercules from Galicia, Spain. You know what? I'll take off the fleece so you can see it better. Even though it's a little chilly in here. That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make for y'all. Got my dog sanctuary down here with all these little pups and a Slimer that I've been working on. But if you are familiar... Whoa! I thought that I had changed focus on the window. If you are familiar with Hermitcraft, my base is next to Doc M77's, which is right there. And I need to take off this lyrics thing. Sorry, we were listening to a song that I wrote earlier, and I need to take that off. So Doc M77's Goat Mother sculpture is right over here. Ta-da! There's my stuff again. And then BOO 100 is located over this way. And his base is extraordinary. Like, this is a guy who knows how to build. So yeah, you can learn more about the Hermits at hermitcraft.com. There's like links to everybody. I should post a link to that now. Hermitcraft.com. It's where the hermits are linked. Dee-dee-dee. Okay. So, anyway. Man, B-Dubs' base is seriously next level. It is. I love this flower field, too. It's just like, everything's so good. I'm just going to have a winery with a bunch of berries. And he's like, no. Crazy flower fields. It's going to be awesome. So, anyway. Right now, I've been harvesting a bunch of grass. Which I guess we can use to actually start filling in some of these gaps over here. Hello, Fox. You just keep gathering those berries in case we need them. We won't need them. We have so many. But he likes to feel productive. Okay. So, actually, let me switch my window over here so I can see if any PayPal tips roll in. Once again, that's paypal.me/JoeHills. And we are $18 away from the next milestone that would cause the face camera to expand. Okay. So yeah, this is where this is going to start coming in here. Oh, actually, I probably don't want to block all that off until I harvest everything underneath and put the lighting in. So let's go back to harvesting mode. We're going to put the grass blocks we've already harvested here, as well as a bunch of the extra berries and dirt. No. Extra berries and dirt. No. We are running out of chests very rapidly here. Okay. That is fine. But we can kind of just run along here. As you can see, new grass is already growing one tier down. So we can use this as a grass farm for a while. And just keep harvesting, really. It's going to be great. So we're just going to kind of torch spam this in case some of them get knocked out by water falling or something like that. We'll have extra. So yeah, this is going to be filled in here with grass like so. We'll probably do it from above because I don't think it's actually that much more convenient. Although, yeah, no, it's easier to do it from above. Okay. No, we're not doing the rap party voice chats right now. That was just kind of for winter break while my daughter was gone. Because I didn't need to wake up as early to make her breakfast and stuff. But yeah, those will be announced again next time that she is away. Okay. Dang it. No. Bad. Okay. Dang it, somebody put a base in my base. Yep, sorry, Kitty Beth. But yeah, hopefully find something else going on. Hey, Garvin Dragon, thank you for the 20. Let's see, we were $18 away from our next face camera expansion, but then you put us 2 past. So thank you very much. It's time to say, whoops, expand Jost. Do. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 80%. So thank you very much, Garvin Dragon, and that puts us 18 away from the next one, too. So there we go. Okay, so I'm actually really pleased with the amount of progress we're making on this, y'all. I did not think that this would be so productive a stream. I'm also really excited that that Hermitcraft Herald was out. We got so much grass now. Whoa, we're actually filling up our inventory pretty steeply. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling good about this, yeah. Uh-oh, it's getting dark out. We need to go. There we are. Okay. I did see the new thing in the shopping district, and it's in my latest video, which came out earlier today. Welcome, William Surler. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. It is almost midnight. Well, I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream too late, but I'm gonna need. Basically, I'm at the point where it's like I need to decide if I take a hydration break to refill my drink. By the time I get back from the break, am I gonna be ready to go to bed? Or I think I am. I think it's. We had a big stream yesterday. I had a lot of editing time today, and so I think we're going to wrap it up here. So let me go here real quick and see what's going on. It looks like it is Magical Girl Allison's birthday. We met in PlayOnCon a few years back, and she's pretty cool. So why don't we go ahead and raid her? So say, howdy, y'all. Say, howdy, Allison. Happy birthday. And here we go. We're going to mute site. Looks like she's playing some sort of retro text game. I don't know what it is. Cowboy disappears. But anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.